This really shows you that the client is really as bad as his fake black wife, where he's a con artist, he's a liar, he will sit right in front of someone's face and lie to them. And not only that, who believes this kind of crap? That a 5 year old and a 3 year old are having a full on conversation about wounded veterans. Okay, now let's not forget he said that the 5 year old, fake invisible Archie, that 5 year old asked about landmines. Let's not forget that. Straight up lie. And I don't know who would believe this crap. I would actually hope that even normal people that don't talk about Harry and Meghan every day, I would hope that they don't believe this bullshit that a 5 year old would ask about land mines and Harry would have to tell him. But now he goes even a step further in People magazine and he's talking about both of them. He's talking about the 3 year old and the 5 year old. And he says that they are fascinated with wounded veterans. Well, which wounded veterans, Harry? Do the children ever actually meet them? Do the children ever actually leave the Montecito Fortress where they're stuck in cages, staring at iPads with suits on a loop? Is that it? Because they never leave and they never see them. So when does this happen where the both of them, the 3 and 5 year old, they are fascinated with wounded veterans? It is a very interesting conversation to have with your kids. You're having a full-on conversation about wounded veterans with a 5 year old and a 3 year old. See, and these are the kind of lies that just show you it's not only Meghan Markle that's a liar, a leaker, a manipulator. It's this guy too. And we even saw like the landmine story. He was sitting right in front of that interviewer and telling him right to his face. And that's one of the biggest indicators of a sociopath and a narcissist, where when they're lying right to your face, they have no showing of it. So this guy is just as bad as his fake black wife. And he goes on to explain why that person is missing a leg. Which person? Where do they see these supposed wounded veterans? Are you talking about like on a television or something? Is that what you're talking about? I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that Harry watches anything having to do with these wounded veterans at his house. So, and he also doesn't say that here either. Like if he would have said, oh, well, they see it on the TV and then they ask me, okay, well, that's one thing, but he didn't say that. To explain what that person is missing a leg, why that person is missing an arm, another lie. Why do they look the way that they do? It's challenging but important. And that's great. The way it sounds, that's great. Sure, it's challenging but important. It's supposed to be believable. The only problem is, you want to know what? I would say if this was like maybe 4 years down the line and the older one was 9 and the younger one was 7, okay, sure. You know, a 9 and a 7 year old are asking about wounded veterans. And considering the fact, don't you think that those children would have had to leave the house to see these wounded veterans that are missing an arm and a leg? No. This is just Harry yet again lying right to everyone's face.